welcome back. Today we're going to be making peaches and cream pie bars. Not only are these a great way to use up fresh summer peaches, but they make a generous sized pan, great for taking to potlucks or family get-togethers. Into the bowl of our stand mixer, we're going to start by adding 1 cup of butter, 2 cups of sugar, and 3 eggs. Now we're going to add in 3 eggs, beating well after each addition. And our final wet ingredient, we'll add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. For our dry ingredients, we have 4 cups of white all-purpose flour, 1 teaspoon salt, and 1 teaspoon baking powder. Now we're going to reserve 1 heaping cup of our dough, and we're going to press the rest of the dough into our large rimmed pan. My pan is about 12 by 14 inches. A more standard size would probably be about a 13 by 18 inch pan. I've lined my pan with a sheet of parchment paper. You could also grease and flour it. Okay, this dough is quite sticky and soft. My spatula was a little bit more flimsy than I was hoping for. I'm going to do my best to just pat this into the bottom of my pan. Okay, got that done. That is not my favorite part of the process, but we did it. Now keep in mind, this is more like a cookie dough. Think of like a sugar cookie dough. It is not a standard pastry. If you do want a standard pie pastry, I do have a recipe for that, and I will link to that in the description. But for this slab pie, it's more like a sugar cookie dough. Also tastes like it, so it's going to be great. So into our bowl, we're going to mix 8 ounces or 1 package of softened cream cheese, 1 egg, a half a cup of sugar, 1 teaspoon vanilla. Consulting my recipe here. Yes, that's what we're doing. And just like that, my camera decided to stop recording midway through, unbeknownst to me. So I will just give you a rundown of where we left off and what I did in the meantime, while I didn't realize we weren't recording. I mixed together the cream cheese, egg, sugar, and vanilla in a separate bowl till it was smooth. I then poured that and spread it out over the crust. I'll just bring you over here so you can see. Okay, so we have the layer of crust, we have the layer of filling, this is the talking hand, and then we have 4 cups of peeled and sliced peaches. Those are spread over the top of the crust and the filling, and then over the top of that, We've used the heaping cup of crust that was reserved and just pulled that apart into little bits and put that on the top as well, on top of the peaches. Now we're going to bake this in our 350-degree oven for about 30 minutes. I'm going to check it about partway through to see how it's doing. Okay, this has been baking for about 15 minutes. It's looking great, so I'm going to close up the oven and let it keep baking. So I've just pulled these out of the oven. They baked for about 25 minutes and they are set, a little bit jiggly. The cookie crust is just starting to brown around the edges and on the top, and they look beautiful. We're going to let them cool now. Okay, so we have our lovely peach pie bars out of the oven. Now we're going to make the icing that goes on top.